Hey everybody, I'm back. It's Scott Gold. I'm out driving, but two very funny things happened, and I have to tell you about it. We're gonna take a drive because that's when I seem to have time to make videos and I can multitask. So perfect, you know? That's why you're probably wondering why you're seeing so many videos where I'm in the car, but that's why. So, oh my God, I just backed my car up into a cop car. So I was going past this car wash that I have a membership at, and I figured, okay, I'm gonna go in there. Well, it's 31 degrees. I don't think any snow forecasted for a while. So everyone and their mom was at the car wash. So, I mean, there was like 4 lanes with, 15 cars in each, and they funnel down into two lanes, and then it goes into one. So forget it. Absolutely not waiting all afternoon for that. I'll come back. So I go to back up. Now, I have to preface this by saying I did have the music up loud because a song came on my music that I hadn't heard in a while, and it was Heads High from Mr. Vegas. If you know, you know. It was from the 90s. It was like a really cheesy, like Jamaican song or something like that. So it's one of those songs you just gotta cut up to. So I had it up high. Now the sun was extremely bright and in my eyes. So I went to go back up and I couldn't see anything. The camera was completely obscured from the sun shining, and there's so much snow and ice and everything on the car. That might have been part of the problem too, that the sensors, like the alarms and backup sensors and all that, haven't been working right. Like, they've been giving false alarms because there's snow on them, and I tried to, something. That's why I want to go to the car wash and get everything all cleaned up. Well, I back up, and then I hear a clunk, and I was like, what the heck? I look out, it's a cop car. Oh my God. So the funny thing was, so I get out, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, and I was about to explain, and he just goes, it's fine, sir, that's not a problem, it's fine. I was like, oh my God, is this my lucky day? Jeez, that was pretty cool. So, but that song, it's funny because I Googled it to find out, like, what is it about, a while back, and if you remember it from the 90s, evidently it's like Jamaican or something, and it's about not giving BJs. It's like, what? Who makes a song about that? And why would you be against? Okay, so evidently in Jamaica they are very against that for some reason. I have no idea why. And it's a dude singing the song. Very, very strange. So Google it and listen to it. But when I read that, I was like, oh, remind me never to go to Jamaica. Damn. So, but that leads into the second thing that happened. And it happened before that. I was at the grocery store, and there was a husband and wife. I'm assuming they were like couple in their probably later 50s, and they were shopping along, and they were talking about what they were going to buy and all the things on their list. And they're in the aisle with the ketchups and sauces and things like that. And I'm standing right there looking at the sauces, and the guy says to the wife, well, I should preface this by saying, have you ever had that sriracha sauce that is, it's red and it's in a bottle with a rooster on it? So he says, he's standing for that, and he says, oh, I want to get some of this cock sauce, which colloquially it is, I've heard it referred, to as that, but evidently she surely had not. And they look to be, a rather straight-laced couple that probably just doesn't really talk like that to each other. So he says, yeah, I want to get some cock sauce. And her head swivels around like Linda Blair in The Exorcist. And she says, you're disgusting. And walks away. And he's like, no, I'm talking about this hot sauce. And I busted out laughing. And he was so embarrassed, and he was turning red, and he's looking, and I'm just like, sorry, man. He's like, no, I was talking about this sriracha sauce right here. He's like, have you ever had, they call it cock sauce. He's like, have you ever had cock sauce? And I was like, oh yeah, definitely. You should get it. I mean, why not? I just thought, let's just leave it at that. Continue on. So, happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're having an eventful day, or a non-eventful day, or whatever kind of a day you want it to be. But I hope you can always find the humor in life and keep laughing.